This is a question I ask those who normally say, I divorced and I cannot get married again. If you had a car accident and seriously injured, your leg may have been broken or had other serious injuries, but your daily life will request you to go with a car depending on where you are. Probably it's the means of transport available. So don't say, I've been hurt in my marriage and I will not get married or marry again because our body demands it. In our lives, a woman desires a man and a man desires a woman. So don't say that God held my body tightly. I will not desire a man or desire a woman. No, don't lie. You are just deceiving yourself, saying that God held your body and show us that you are an angel. You cannot think about it again. You will do this in 1 or 2 years, but in 10 years you will be facing consequences of what you ignored. I greet you and wish you good time too. Those who are will always with me in counseling sessions where we discuss about what's in our lives that we pass through. When anyone tells you that she or he has no heart, it's a lie. They might have different weight or hearted in different ways, but everyone has a heart resulted from a certain situation. When we say a heart, it's something that affects your emotions, but can also affect you physically. When the emotions are disturbed, the signs displays physically. Then you start changing your lifestyle, your relationship with others. These things change in a way a person who knows you starts doubting, saying, I know this person with peaceful mind, with social life, loves to go out. What happened? In most cases, when a heart takes so long in you without discharging, and take out all things you pass through, you change the lifestyle and people see you in a different way. So when you get healed, your lifestyle changes too and start feeling signs of healing. These days, I'll be giving many episodes. I'll be focusing on questions people asked. In yesterday's conversation about divorce, I told you that divorcing does not exhaust love in you. Divorcing your partner does not mean that you no longer have a loving heart. All emotions to the extent of not getting married or marry, it's possible. Therefore, I have received many questions, but I will air out few, responding them somehow with help of examples. Whatever the case, when God created a man, He created him with capacity, knowledge, and energy, which can enable us to handle and manage situations we pass through. That's what we must know. But what happened? Because of the environment we grow in, our birth background, and the way we grow, these interrupts us and change our lifestyle. When I reach here, I give a particular example. If a woman gives birth to twin girls, suppose one girl grows here in Kigali and another one in Uganda. This is an example I'm giving. Twin girls with the same mother and father, same blood. Do you think even if the blood is the same parents, even the same sperm, will they be 100 similar when they have grown in different environments? No, it won't be. The one who grew in Kigali will have different habits with that one who grew in Uganda, even if they are twin girls. What makes a difference in habit is growing in different environments. So straight to the point, meaning what? Their personal originality and it's still yours. It can't be changed by the environment. changed by the man you married, or to the woman you married, or the place you grew in, or the situation you grew in. But it does not mean that your originality does not exist. It is still existing. Do you get me? Hope you understand me well. Except things which interfered your life and changed your lifestyle and emotions, but you still have your originality. Meaning what? Let me get where I wanted. Regarding the questions you have been asking or saying, Alpha, those things you are saying cannot work out. Let me tell you, it's possible. But when you are not healed from the heart, it sounds impossible. When you get healed, that's when you come back and say, Alpha, what you said was true. I'm also in love. I'm back in the mood. Yes, it's possible. Why? Because you are healed. When you are not yet healed, sometimes I get how you think and the way you get things. I don't blame any. No. You are all good. You have capacity and you are capable. But the difference is here. The words of a person with hearts is different from the ones without hearts. I understand you all due to the hearts you pass through. So, referring to the example I gave of twin sisters, let me get back to a woman or a man who divorced and feel like they will not get married again. Yesterday, I saw some people in our group, some laughing, saying, Alpha, unless God creates another version of men or women, otherwise, remarrying is impossible. Another one says, you see, the family I got married to are my friends. Unfortunately, I divorced with the husband. My children are grown up. How can I dare to inform them about marrying another man or going in another family? Yes, I understand you well. There are many people with the same problem. This is where I reach and say, I most care when I end conversation and say, we must live for ourselves. You live for yourself, not for others. Live for your life. Find your happiness because you deserve it. Meaning, none is supposed to direct the way you live all your emotions. That's when we reach a level of forgetting ourselves, saying, when I do this, what will so and so say? Or, what if I do this, what will this family say? What if I do that, what will my children say? Yes, I understand you. I understand you as a parent, someone who takes care of the kids. I get you well. But we need to get prepared when you enter in the second chance. Someone made me laugh that if you want, say, 30th chance, it's possible. Do you get the kind of mindset this person has? Wow, what does this mean? This is the person who has revealed her or his true originality and relate to the emotional demand. If we neglect ourselves and live on demand of others, that's how we destroy ourselves, depending ourselves in a hole. I said this and explained it. Because we are hiding our emotions, hiding our true identity, so as to please other people. Do you understand me here? However, I started saying about the twin girls who grew up in different environments, but the originality, the existence of parent blood, I'm saying this because you know it's possible. At this moment, there are people who divorced, but they got married again and they are living a better life. And those people who got married were not all divorced. A man may have been divorced, but a woman was not. Or a woman may have been divorced, but a man was not. But they have a good relationship. But what I want to say, second chance is prepared in all angles, in children, economically, and all angles. While saying this, I want to get back to when we are in dating period. Everyone comes with his or her habits, and these habits are going to combine. Do you think that this is another thing? Do you think that a girl who grew in Malawi and a boy who grew in Kenya, for them to meet, bond, stay together for life, do you think it's easy? It requires one to be as if he's carrying eggs or driving a car in a traffic jam. You have to be careful. If you drive on high speed, you will knock many vehicles. So meaning what? Don't say that Alpha, it is impossible. It's still possible. Why? What is happening to you and making you say those words? It is the environment you lived in with a partner you met and did not match. Hated each other, but you forgot your real identity still exists. One person said, a person was born good but changed by the environment. So, if a man mistreated you, don't think that all men are bad, or if a woman mistreated you, don't think that all women are bad. Yesterday, I told you what hurted you is what will heal you. For example, except that we are in Africa, where we have different means of transport, you can walk, use a motorcycle or a bicycle, but you may reach in a country and find that all you need is travel by a car. It's an example I'm just giving. This does not mean that there are no other means of transport, but you find that it's impossible to walk even 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers. So my question is, if you had a car accident and find yourself in a place where you must go with a car, does it mean that you will no longer use a car because it injured you? That's my question to those who say, I divorced, I cannot get married again. If you had a car accident and seriously injured, you may have lost your leg or injured in another way. Do you think that you will no longer use a car? You will, because your life will condition you to use it as the means of transport available. So don't say that I was hurt in my marriage and I will not get married again because the body we have demands it. In our lives, a woman demands a man and a man demands a woman. So don't say that God held my body tightly, I will not demand a man or a woman anymore. No, 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 no. You are deceiving yourself. It's not real. You are just showing us that you are an angel and you cannot think about it. You are just saying it in 1 or 2 years, but in 10 years you will start facing the consequences of what you ignored. Because as you grow, and so the heart grows, if you are not healed, that's when you start feeling like You want to be alone. You don't want any company. You don't want to go out with anybody. And you feel better when you go out alone and see you have already entered into the vacations of the heart. As it grows, you will reach a stage where you will not get out of the house, where you will not want to listen to the radio, where you will not want to watch a television seated in the sitting room. Here, you have already reached far. At this stage, people enter into high depression and can commit suicide. In reality, it's not an abrupt problem, but generated from the piled hearts kept for so long and grew in you to the extent of being unable to control it. Meaning what? Second chance is possible and prepared. Don't destroy yourself. It's possible. So think about it. I cannot get back to all questions, but I'll be picking one hard question in every topic asked by many people and tackle on it. My number is always available. You can write to me, call, then we can talk. Wherever you are, I'm ready to help you so that we can get out of the hearts and enter into a second chance. Get married again and have happiness in life. I thank you so much. I'm Counselor Alpha. God bless you and continue to protect you.